Hey, good evening. Welcome back to Hearts Glow Tarot. This is the third installment of this week's readings. Doing zodiac readings for the first time. Very exciting for me. Little nervous, but mostly excited. I'm enjoying it so far. Hopefully you will too. So for this reading, the third installment, we are covering Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. Okay. And as a heads up, if you enjoy this deck, tonight we're using the Real Talk Tarot. She's lovely. She's light and fun and simple but to the point. So really good for reading for all these people that I don't know or don't know yet. So it helps me to more easily tap into the energy. All right, my dears, Libra, your cards for this week are King of Swords and the Hermit. So, gosh, okay, King of Swords. The swords represent mental energy. It also, with the king, there is a call to separate emotion from logic and the situations that are affecting you at this time. It's a deeply stressful time or emotional time for you potentially at this week. And if it is, my heart energy is with you and I'm rooting for you. And, you know, your creativity and your strength as Libra, you're going to come through. You got this, but not trying to dismiss any of your feelings though. But it's calling you to sort of cut out the emotion and really, if you haven't established boundaries with certain people, like your exes, now is the time to do so. Yeah, because on some level, they're trying to affect you, or seeing them in your life in whatever way is affecting you, kind of thing. I'm also getting a sense here of an older gentleman in your life. Doesn't have to be an ex. I think it's somebody that you're close to. Could be a father figure, but it doesn't have to be. And they've got something heavy that they're working through right now. But what I get from this is that they have what it takes to improve the situation. But I think it's been affecting you. But just know that they have what it takes to improve the things at stake, whether it's their health or safety or, God forbid, anything negative that's happening in their life. So try to keep perspective. And in that way, you will also be the greatest help to them as well. So sending you love on that. And then we have paired with it, we have the Hermit. So the Hermit, it's time to hermit. Basically, Libra, you need a break. You need a break from stuff going on. You need a mental break, a physical break, and you need to focus on what you love, whether it's like a side hustle you've got going on or a creative project. Libras are very creative. Do what makes you happy. If there's something in your life that is making you unhappy, I hope that you realize that you can change it, or you can change your perspective on it. And please know that you can, in time, if not right away, shift your focus to something that you love that does make you happy. So I'm wishing you all the best with that. Let's see if there's anything else in the notes. So this is about like analysis and solitude. And I think the analysis and the solitude and the boundaries will help you to kind of detach from whatever like really pulling emotional, thing that's making you emotional here. And yeah, embodying the energy of a king, like having boundaries, taking, excess emotion out of things, knowing your worth, and knowing, as a saying that my mom has said to my sister and I over the years, that take a back seat to nobody, right? And hold your head high, keep your shoulders back. You got this. You're amazing, and there's so many good things on the way. So don't stress too much. Okay, and then I think that is all that I have, other than like, so I was talking about the King of Swords and like exes and creating boundaries. For some, it's addressing a separation or divorce, and creating your boundaries and, kind of rebuilding, refocusing your energy, rebuilding your life, making it your dream life, sending my good energy and love to you. But those are your messages for this week. My ears are ringing right now, so I'm going to take that as validation that, you really do have this, and things will improve, and that the powers that be are supporting you behind the veil. Okay, and I'm just going to lovingly detach from your energy, Libra, and we'll move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, you kind of are going through it too, my dear. So, potentially, anyways, there's a few ways you could look at this. Like, Scorpio is another water sign, so like deeply emotive sign. And we have the moon card, and we have the Fool. So this card in this deck talks about like a crisis of faith and deep emotions. I also look at this as big decisions to make, or trying to make sense of life, or trying to see the big picture on things. A lot weighing on your shoulders, not knowing what to do, where to go. So with the moon, you see the moon in the darkness, right? And the path is not clear. And what I intuit from this is that you don't have all the answers yet, and you're not supposed to have them yet. You need to be patient and wait. No decisions made in haste this week. Okay? Try not to make any decisions out of fear. Try to make them out of a sense of assuredness and faith and heart-centered energy. Not all the answers have come yet. You have to sleep on it for a while until the answers come, or wait patiently, or kind of move forward through your day, and then things and intuition will come to you. Water signs are very intuitive. So, and it's interesting here that we have like the blue here. So, and they're like deeper tones of blue. So it's like, something like really deep or heavy is what I intuit. And then the bottom of the deck showed the Fool. And so the Fool is the first card of the tarot deck and the tarot journey. And this to me says that in this situation, the best outcome will happen. If this is a crisis of faith, you need to embody a huge amount of faith and trust that things will work out for the best, or that you can make the best decision for whatever's going on. Now, I hope this isn't the case, but for one or a few of you, you see that there are 2 dogs in the Moon card and 1 in the Fool card. Perhaps it's dealing with having to say goodbye to a senior pup, or a pup that is sick. And gosh, I hope that's not the case. I love dogs so much, but they deserve to live forever. But my heart is with you if that's the case. Picturing the best outcome, or starting from scratch and building a new life. To me, this is extremely positive. And this too, using your intuition on something, and no decisions, like I said, made in haste. You take your time, make the best decision for you. Okay, that is what I have for you. I hope you enjoy your fresh start, whatever it is, Scorpio. Just going to detach from your energy, and I'm going to welcome in Sagittarius. Sag, you have quite a happy reading this week. Happy for you. We have the Knight of Wands. You're a fire sign, and so to have the wands is fire energy. So like fire, so like kind of stokes the fire. It's like bigger, stronger, happier. And then we also have the 10 of Cups that you got at the bottom of the deck. So speed. When I was writing my notes on this card, I was reminded of a song. I won't sing it for you because I can't sing well. But the lyrics are, time's a wasting, don't you take your time, young man. Keep on drifting, ain't no telling where you'll land. So very opportunistic energy here. Things are coming in, positive things, and they're coming in fast, quick. So congratulations on that. And there's something here with like projects or property, real estate, or career advancement, or something that really makes you like deeply very happy. And then when it's paired with 10 of Cups, this denotes like the property aspect as well, and happiness and contentment in your circles in life, like with your family, with your friends, in your relationships. Yeah, pure contentment too. And we have like the campfire here, which is more of that fire energy, which kind of blends these together. Togetherness, sort of like a culmination, like a happy ending or a happy end to a phase or chapter, or the beginning of a new and happy chapter. So congratulations to you on that. finally arriving where you hoped to be. So, a triumph. Yeah. Blocks and resistance cleared. So if you thought that you weren't going to be approved for such and such a mortgage, this card says, surprise, you actually are. Or, the broker, like, hey, I was able to pull some strings and you can have this house, So if that's the case, congratulations. And that is your week this week, Sagittarius. And that concludes this chapter of the Zodiac Reads. Thank you so much for tuning in. It would mean so much to me if you could comment if this resonated with you, or like, share, subscribe. All of those little things will really help to get my channel out there for my dreams and my goals. And I would really so very appreciate it. That wasn't, grammar. It's late. Sorry. You're picking up what I'm throwing down. So thanks, guys, and have the best week. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.